Hey guys, I just wanted to give you a quick video on a recipe that I have for coffee because I'm sure, like a lot of you, I drink coffee every morning. I mean, my wake-up call is 3 a.m., so coffee is an absolute must. And it's definitely a place in the diet where we can actually drink in a lot of calories that we don't realize and that we don't really need. I mean, mostly we want the coffee for the caffeine benefits, not necessarily for the sugar and other things that can be added to it. But we do want a good tasting coffee. I know not a lot of you like to drink it black. I like it black on occasion, but when I don't do that, this is a nice quick recipe to have that I use when, like I said, when I don't want to drink it black. So the big thing is sugar alternatives. I use agave syrup. Now you don't have to, sorry, my son is in the background on his bouncer, so if you can hear that going, he's just having a good old time back there. If you don't like agave syrup, it's something that you kind of have to get used to as far as flavor goes, but once you get used to that flavor, it's the only thing I use to sweeten things now. I love agave, but if you don't like agave, honey's good, stevia is good, and maple syrup. Anything that's natural. So you want natural over sugar any day. Next is vanilla extract, what I use. Any extract is really good. Make sure, again, it's a natural extract and not from like a processed product. But it's like pure vanilla as opposed to like the imitation vanilla or something like that. But extracts are a good way to flavor without adding calories, sugar, anything bad. And then coconut oil. This is actually something that I love. It's like one of those new kind of like superfoods that are out on the market, but it's more than just a superfood. So as you can tell, it comes as a solid. And then you can melt it down. So you'll see I've actually melted it. This is what it looks like when it's melted. Just almost looks like water. But you could use it for so much more than just what I'm showing you. You can actually cook with it, which is awesome. You use it just like you use an olive oil or any other cooking oil. And I actually, even on occasion, like my son, when he gets a dry scalp, I put it on his head. It's really good for your hair, for any dry skin, all sorts of stuff. So it's kind of like that like super product that's out right now. And then I'm using coconut milk today. I actually have a problem with dairy, so I don't use any milk whatsoever. But if you don't like coconut milk, almond milk is also a good alternative. Cashew milk, anything. Milk itself is good, but just be careful if you go for the low-fat 1%, 2%, because in order to make up for the fat that they've taken out of that milk, they usually add sugar. So you just want to be sure you're not taking in sugars where you don't need to be taking them in, especially when you're just adding this to coffee. You don't necessarily need the flavor, per se, of milk. So, since we're talking coffee, this recipe starts off with one fresh brewed coffee. So we've got it here. Now I have a bullet. You can use just a regular blender. That's fine. No biggie. It's just, this is quick and easy, and I love having the single serve. It's a lot less to clean up. So anyway, I throw in my cup of coffee right here, and I've melted down a teaspoon of coconut oil. I throw that in. Then I have a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Throw that bad boy in. Then I have a teaspoon of agave, and like I said, you can use any other sweetener that you would like. So we'll throw that bad boy in. And then really, it's just a splash of milk, depending on how much you want. So I'm just gonna toss in just a teensy bit there. If you like it a little more, creamy, you can throw in more milk, whatever. All right, so it's gonna get loud, so bear with me for a second. Be careful when you open it. A lot of times it sprays out on you. All right, so just like that, that was all of what, 6 seconds? And you get this awesome frothiness that is even better than what you would spend $5 at Starbucks for. So now you've saved calories, and you've saved time stopping at Starbucks, and you've saved money. No more $5 Starbucks drinks. So enjoy. I hope this is something that helped you out. And if you have any questions, just feel free to ask. All right, guys, have a good one.